You guys are going to be balancing everything out right into the Ace of Pentacles. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. December is literally going to be an amazing month for a lot of you. You're going to be coming out of old patterns. You're going to be coming out of fear. And a lot of this has been going on for some of you for 4 to 5 years is what I'm guided to tell you. Let's take a look a little bit deeper at the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Sag. December is going to be crazy. Okay, Mercury's in retrograde. All of these things are going to take place. The holiday season, just unbelievable. And at the time that I'm recording this video right now, Mercury is already affecting my system, internet. All of these things have been happening actually for about 2 weeks, believe it or not, a little bit more intense than normal. That is how big this Mercury in retrograde is being shown to me, how it's going to affect people, because it's going to rock you back. All right, so you take a quick glance and say, nope, don't need that. Okay, I remember that. I need that. I have to look again on this one. Okay, if you've done research, it may have been too long. Look again. Whatever is going on around you, it is time for you to get out of being unstuck if you felt like you couldn't move forward. That is what's going to take place. So this Mercury in retrograde is going to shake things up. It is literally going to, and you're feeling the effects right as the moon cycle starts in the end of November. So all the way through January, Mercury is in retrograde. The pre and the post is from November 25th all the way through January 20th. So you may feel the effects of this that long. Some of you, it will be probably just during that 5 weeks. Now, there's nothing to fear when Mercury goes into retrograde. It just says that you have to double check things. You got to make sure everything is exactly the way you want it. If you're buying a new vehicle, if you're purchasing anything large, technologies, computers right now, Christmas holiday is here. Some people are buying presents. You want to make sure that those items are actually working. So, and read the fine print on any major purchase. All right. That way you are aware, fully aware of anything that could go wrong. You already know if they forgot to sign it, if it's going to be, you know, something's going to go through, you catch it right away. So just pay attention to what's going on. You're going to be guided by the moon cycle, okay? This month, Sag, you're going to be guided by the moon. You're going to have spiritual guides around you. You're going to hear them. You're going to feel their presence right near you as you are able to come from this point and move into this point. Whatever that is in your life, you are literally going to move in an upward motion. Now, for those people who are stuck in anger and fear, this probably is not their reading, and most likely they're not watching this anyway. These are people out here, all of us are people who have been consciously working on making changes in our life, working at achieving goals, success, whatever that version of success is for you. So your guides are saying it's time for you to really take another look, especially if you've been making plans. Travel plans may be altered. Double check your travel plans. However, I do see you getting to your destination, okay? You are going to get to your destination even if there is a little bit of a delay. There is something absolutely incredible coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. You see, the Ace of Pentacles, Sag, this is saying that you're starting a new cycle. You're starting a new chapter. This is a new spiritual cycle that is going to last you guys for 3 years, maybe 1 for some of you. Most of you is going to be 3 years and possibly even 10. So whatever this final push is in the month of December, that's how you're rolling into January and forward. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and pull some more details on this. We definitely have the 9 of Swords that fell out, and some of you, I see that you have just really been going through a lot of struggles. It has been very challenging for those of you who have been alone. I see that that feeling of loneliness really overtook you a few different times, not necessarily just today or it may have been yesterday, but I see that it happened a few times. It is difficult, it is challenging when we go through changes. However, that time was your time to heal. That's what you were going through. So that feeling of longing, the feeling of wanting to be around people, oftentimes is us coming out of the healing. Sometimes it's bringing it all into play. However, you are going to be able to sleep better. Things are going to be turning around. The confusion, okay, is getting ready to clear up. And oh my goodness, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. These are the cards that came out for you, which are really, really beautiful cards. So the Two of Swords energy, again, if you've already come out of it, yay, leave us a comment and let us know. I'm sure it was a struggle for you. Let other people know that you accomplished your goal and let us congratulate you. You deserve it. But let's pull some more detail on this as we go forward and look a little bit closer at your career, your financial, your security and projects around you. Yeah, you have the Six of Swords, and this is moving toward your goal. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, everything that you've been working at is finally, they're telling me it's finally seeping in, because I see it's been quite some time where you've been really sitting there going, okay, now how do I use this knowledge? I learned this, I learned this. And this is not coming from ego. Okay, what we're talking about right now is not coming from the ego. It is not unhealthy. It is just that period of time where we needed to figure out how to use the wisdom, how to use the logic. Whatever you are going to do with that is actually going to be very victorious. So when it comes to getting a career change, you guys are going to do great. You're literally going to do great because you've already researched what direction you want to go and you already have an idea. If you did not, you will be doing that in the month of December. So as we leave December, you're going to say, I know exactly what I want to do now. I see you focusing in a very promising way where you block everything and everyone else out. And in that moment of focus, that's where the truth is. That's where your answers are. Call in your spiritual guides because they're going to help you if you are getting out of being stuck. They're going to help you with that extra push right there. Some of you, I feel you are going to relocate to a new opportunity that's not very far from you. I don't see, what they're showing me is it's not that far from where you live. You may have to relocate, okay, and live in a different location, but it's still in the same general area. Meaning, like if you're in North America, you might be in this side of the state and you're moving to the other side of the state. 3 to 4 hours away from where you are now. In Europe, that can be a different country, of course. However, it is still very doable. It's very close, no matter where you guys are at. For those of you waiting for a promotion, I feel that there may be a delay. Mercury's in retrograde, okay, so don't be surprised if this happens, but they're saying the delay is actually because your guardians, angels, and archangels are going to put like a hold on it temporarily so that everything is done correctly. You're starting a new chapter and they're going to be your spiritual guidance, right? They're going to help to make sure that the paperwork is done right, that the requirements are met. It's like it's going to be perfect for you. And that will bring this Ace of Pentacles into you. So even though you've been patiently waiting for this opportunity to come in, just know that there's like this hold on it while they're in there, like with their little tiny, they look like kid hands a lot of times. And that's a lot of times I see that, not always, but you know, they're in there and they're like, you know, they're typing up the documents over here while the person's having coffee over there. So it's adorable what they're showing me, but they're saying they are your team and they are working in your favor. Okay. For those of you who are in the travel industry, you're definitely going to do well this month. And it's going to last all the way through January. Take advantage of that. Not advantage of people. Take advantage of what you have coming in. And remember how you feel And that will help you manifest as the year continues next year, because the first 6 months is going to be pretty good for you guys in the travel industry is what I'm seeing. So let's take a look. Now, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It matters that you get the guided message that is meant for you in this reading, you guys. So if you're new with me, I welcome you. I see, hear, feel it, know it. And when I look to the left, which you see me do a lot, that's because down here is the past, the present, the future. And this, if I look up, this hasn't happened yet, but they are working on it. They, meaning your spiritual team, your guardians, guides, etc., are working on it. So you have some divine guidance going to come in. Now, I do feel some of you, it will be around whatever project you are working on, particularly if it has to do with Earth itself. With Earth itself. That can be, I'm seeing tractors, like moving dirt. That could be starting a project, starting a community. This may be to help people and lower income. It can be for anything, but it looks like they are going to be putting in housing. Okay. That project, the funding will come in. And I think I said that in another reading. So check out your moon and rising sign, all sun, moon, and rising sign. Now, when it comes to family, you guys, you've got somebody around you. It can be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. You have somebody coming in that I feel you have not spoken to in quite some time. No, it doesn't mean they're the icky one. It doesn't mean they're the one that puts you into your journey. It could be. I feel this is somebody, the two of you have been separated for 3 to 4 years because there was a divide that came in. Your beliefs weren't on the same page. That doesn't mean that you ended it in a fight, but the thing is there's a reconciling coming in with this particular individual. Now, it is going to be something really, really amazing. You have the Ace of Wands, right? So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and a lot of spiritual guidance through this whole entire month, where I feel that that time apart is what healed them and you. It's what opened their eyes, and now they can see clear. It's what opened your eyes, and now you can see clear. Whether you could then or not, now things are different. Whatever took place then, it's really not as big a deal today as it was at that time. Those of you who are disgruntled, I get it, and I know you're going to leave some comment saying, reject this. Okay. Listen to the message. This is not that person that shredded you. This is somebody that you actually do care about. This is somebody you love. And I am seeing for some of you, it is a parent, it's a mother or a father, it's a parental relationship that I feel the adult child may have just kind of ran away, and it hurt you, and it left you kind of open, no closure, and you had to get your own closure, and that's what you did. And that's why this Ace of Pentacles is coming in. But on top of it is the Ace of Wands. So it's very, very positive information. Now, that's not going to necessarily be for everybody, okay? There are some of you that have gone through a division because you just don't see eye to eye. But again, it's an agreement to disagree. I agree to disagree. You think your way, I'll think my way. But the two of you are going to begin to talk. Very little, but then it will grow if you decide you want it to. There is going to be something coming through with this Queen of Wands. They hypnotize you. They hypnotized you, Sag. They convinced you of something that wasn't true. And I feel what they did is they were seeing something. Okay, if this was an adult child that ran away, I'm talking like 23, 27 years old. If they ran away saying things that weren't true, it's because somebody did that to them. And now they're returning because they can see things clearly. No, there's no excuse for what happened, but that's not what it's about. It was a misunderstanding based on misinformation. Okay, so I do feel that some of you are going to hear that finally, and that it's going to make you feel good, and it's going to just kind of light your fire about life again. Because when this person left, they took a piece of you with them. They took a piece of you with them. And you felt like it was missing. There's a piece of me missing. Like the puzzle couldn't be finished because that piece was missing. And it was really hard for you to figure out how to fix that and finish that puzzle of your life. But there is this balance coming in, and the truth is coming in as well. So I love that. Some of you are getting ready to, if you've been separated from your partner, you are going to have a conversation that is going to create the finale. The finale for some of you may be coming back together, but a lot of you, it may not be, where you're ending the situation. And it will be of great benefit for both sides. I see it's ending on a positive note. There's no more fighting. There's no more anger, because there's no more anger in you. Therefore, you aren't contributing. If they want to fight, they'll go fight on their own. It's like, you can fight with yourself. You ever see anybody do that? They fight with themselves. I know, it's really crazy. All right, you guys, those of you who are single, oh my goodness, Sag, you've got somebody new coming in. If you are single and alone, go to each and every event, because your soul connection is out there. No, this isn't the person that put you in the journey. You've already gone through the journey. That person already triggered you into your journey. Okay, they've already done that. This isn't somebody coming back from the past. There will be some of those people coming back with Mercury in retrograde, but what I'm talking about at this point in the reading, this is somebody brand new. This is somebody that you're going to be able to be on the same page. If you like to meditate, they're going to meditate too. If you like to travel, they're going to like travel also. You guys are going to have a lot in common, because this is the soul connection as the reward for all of the hard work and effort that you've been through. Very, very positive information right there for sure. So let's pull an overall message for you guys for the month, whatever it is you need to hear to help you. Denial. All right, denial. Now, this leads me right back to this, okay? This Queen of Wands, which it certainly can be you. This denial has kept you restricted. It has kept you from moving into the Ace of Pentacles. And remember, Mercury in retrograde is bringing back memories, okay? Things that happen. Pull the lesson. And if you are facing somebody that hurt you in the past, just remember how you handle the lesson. It doesn't mean start the whole cycle again. Do not start the cycle. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the inside of awareness. That's what I'm talking about. So whatever this has to do with you, just remember, you know how to move right through it. Call upon your beautiful guardian angels along the way. Leave us a comment how that resonates with you. Now, your message from your beautiful guides is, now is the time to learn, study, gather information, because in the future, you will use your knowledge. And that's what I'm talking about. Pulling all of this in. That's what Mercury in retrograde is. You're pulling back everything you've learned over the last 3 to 4 years. All of this information, all of the research, all of the lessons you've learned. And Sag, you're going to put them into place. You're going to know exactly where to put them. And you are actually going to create this in your life. Have an amazing December. Much love.